Hello, welcome. My name is Jenny. Thank you so much for joining me for today's favorite oil. We're going to be covering Elevation for today. This one is the Joyful Blend. It's one that I guess I've had more experiences with recently. When I heard that it was called the Joyful Blend, and again, I've got no sense of smell, so I couldn't smell it, I just assumed that it's more of an uplifting oil. And definitely, this is one that I have given as samples for people that are dealing with stress and things of that nature. Excuse me. But more recently, I actually made my bath bombs, and I used this particular blend. Part of the reason for that is I did look into the oils that are in this blend. So we've got some nice calming ones, such as your lavender, elemi, as well as the melissa. We've also got some grounding and balancing oils in here, such as the Hawaiian sandalwood, as well as ylang ylang. And then revitalizing and uplifting, such as the tangerine peel, the lemon myrtle, as well as the osmanthus. So all of these oils are in this particular blend. And what I found when I took a bath this weekend to use my bath bombs, I was super relaxed instantly. Like, I have never enjoyed a bath quite like this. Normally when I'm in my bath, I kind of have to force myself to stay in a little longer. I'm like, okay, passing the time, listening to music, that kind of stuff. Once I threw my bath bombs into my bath, I could have fallen asleep. I've never melted into a bath that awesomely. So this is definitely one I'm going to maintain using when I make my bath bombs because of how awesomely grounding and calming it was for me. Of course, it does have the uplifting oils, but I definitely was able to bring myself down into a very calm, peaceful state. So what's really neat about this particular guy, it is one of the particular oils that has been approved in Canada as a natural healthcare product. So just a couple usages that it does mention for the Elevation is to rub over your heart, temples, and wrists. So that's a topical application. And then, of course, aromatically, it suggests to do perhaps before an interview or a presentation or things along those lines, again, because it's very calming and grounding. And then as well, an option to diffuse this in the morning right before you wake your kids up, so that it's another one of those uplifting yet calming at the same time. So really helps to support an easeful wake up. Just wanted to quickly mention, again, this is definitely more of an emotional oil, so something that you would use to uplift and calm or ground. It's definitely able to work on all those types of emotions. Of course, having negative emotions or negative beliefs, things along those lines, can actually have a negative impact on our health. So it's something I'm going to talk about in a separate video, just because talking about the mind-body connection could take a little bit longer, and I want to keep these videos nice and short. So what I'm going to mention is that when I actually look up different types of emotions, this Joyful Blend Elevation is pretty much down for every single one of them. So I'm just going to mention a few that are from my essential oil usage guides. This one specifically focuses on conditions and whatnot. So looking at different types of emotions, the Elevation Blend will be good for feelings of acceptance, anger, anxiousness, if you need to be grounded, if you need clearing, if you're in need of confidence or creativity, if you're feeling defeated or depression. We've also got for needing to help with self-expression. So again, I mentioned, like, if you're doing an interview or maybe a presentation, it's a great one to use right before then. Dealing with emotions of fear or grief or guilt. If you want to feel happiness and joy, if you're feeling loss, any negative emotions, Joyful Blend. If you're feeling that you need more peace, if you're feeling self-pity, or if you're in need of a positive feeling. As well, stress is a huge one. Even those that are requiring more of an uplifting feeling, where you're feeling worried. You take each one of those off. Elevation, the Joyful Blend. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this particular guy or any particular oil, perhaps even just a health or a physical concern, again, emotional concerns can actually create physical concerns, which I'm going to talk about in a separate video, so stay tuned to learn more about that. Again, feel free to give me any suggestions that you have, because I'd love to hear from you. And I thank you again for taking the time to check in and see what's going on with the favorite oil of the day. Bye!